Yippee!
What the heck? What the heck?
OBS
What the
bonk.
fuck? OBS
What the
fucking
fuck?
broke.
OBS. We didn't even say peanuts, and it still just like took
Yeah.
itself out.
We didn't even say peanuts.
We didn't even say peanuts. All right,
Come
well,
on
welcome
back.
to stream. Hello.
Hi. Now I have to open
So
the
who's
soundboard
having trouble with
scroll
noise
down
suppression?
again.
Me, but I'm not using anything for noise suppression. Everything should be through because anytime I used noise suppression, it was taking out half of what I was saying.
And then
So
you
I
cut
don't
off.
know. Yeah.
It was taking out half of what you were saying, and then it cut you off.
So rude.
Your noise gate set too high?
I mean, we're just in a Discord call. I don't have anything like that set up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because, like, on my own OBS, I do have filters and gate noise suppression. But we're just in a Discord call, so
Yeah,
I
and
should just be
it's
giving...
cutting out in my ears, so like it's not like a OBS is filtering you or anything. It's like you're
Yeah.
cutting out to me.
Yeah. I'm just gonna disconnect and reconnect.
Okay. He does this when we're in call too, Tomo. Maybe our
dong.
internet is shit.
Oh no, internet, stinky.
Either my internet is shit or Discord is just a bastard.
Both could be true.
So, defusing bombs falls under maintenance operations?
Sorry, that just reminded me of an old anecdote from when I was in maintenance.
You had to defuse a bomb?
No, I did not have to defuse a bomb. I would not be here if I did. You know me and my puzzle-solving abilities.
We did okay and keep talking and no one explodes.
There was a safe. There was a safe with like an old-fashioned like lock. And it was in the basement of one of the dorm buildings. We tried to send it to surplus, but they said they couldn't take it unless we knew what the combination code was. So it was just sitting there in this basement, and I decided to play like a silly on my coworker. And I was like, oh, do you know like the trick for getting these open? And she was like, no. And I was like, you have to like listen to it, and it makes like a soft click when it hits the right number, right?
Oh my god.
that was
just
like
like in movies.
Just like in the smoothies. And she was like, oh my god, does that work? And I'm like, yeah, dude, check this out. And I started like playing it up, like acting. I was like, oh, did you hear it? And I like moved the dial like really subtly so it clicked. And she was like, oh my god. And so I was like, dude. But then like the problem is a couple of other maintenance guys walked by and they were like, holy shit, this girl's cracking the code.
Oh my god.
Like stopped to watch too, and I realized I was like in too deep. and so I like hammed it up a little bit more. I was like, all right, I think I got it. Are you guys ready to find out what's in this safe? And they were like, yeah. And I grabbed the handle and it didn't open. And I said, guys, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing.
Oh my god. Maple.
I'm really good at acting like I can do things
so
and then just
funny.
like not doing
That's
it.
really funny. Tanma, can I have some more tango, please? I finished my drink.
Me when I lie.
Me when I tell naughty lies. Anyway.
Oh my. If it opened, I think I would be the most surprised out of everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Back in it. Sorry, I was waiting for the ad break to get done before I continued with
It's done.
reading. It's done. Do not forget, I'm not just a maintenance worker. I'm a secret agent. I'm a bright and massive maintenance worker. There's that abbreviation with the BAM. I'm a BAM. What does that have to do with anything? Bright and massive.
We don't have any tango? Damn. So, maintenance work in Japan requires a number of skills. I'm impressed. More cream soda then.
We're both having cream soda.
I think Mr. One is the only... Oh, right! Can we ask you one more thing?
You may.
We found a control panel that looks like it's for the dome as well, but it's locked. It seems to require a password.
Password? It has Ask Mr. Sakazaki for help.
Yuya.
He's a master of unauthorized access.
Of course he is. He's a hacker man.
In more ways than one? I don't know.
I'd give him unauthorized access to my bedroom.
If you know what I mean.
So that wretched mongrel has lowered himself to crime? I never knew he could. Sakuya, just let it go. We need his help here.
I shall take care of this folder then.
Tomo, that would make it authorized access. Not if we roleplay.
You're right.
We can always roleplay.
Mm-hmm,
Oh no. Yuya, don't break into my bedroom.
Can't say for sure, but... What the fuck? It should be done by the time you and Mr. Sakazaki get back.
2 people are dead.
The
Biggest
2 people
is
are dead. This is not the time for role-playing.
Fucking, I mean, this is very Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney has, like, the weirdest skits that happen, and then you're just like, a man is dead.
Amanda's dead.
And then it's just like, haha, boing boing, big titties, boobies, haha, bouncy bouncy.
Phoenix, people are dying.
Phoenix, 2 people are dead. Alright, thanks.
I mean, Phoenix is usually, like, the straight man in the scenario, right? Like, right? Who's just like, what the fuck? This is all happening around me. Mm-hmm. I've never played any of the games, but I have watched a little bit of them.
And then there's people eating food in court. There's all this crazy shit. Anyway.
Yup.
Line.
We should probably write all this down since we're here.
Phoenix, straight.
Can we access these notes, or is this just, like, flavor text?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe we could say.
Because they keep mentioning that we can return to the maintenance area to write stuff down, but I don't see, like, a notes function. They're just saying that, like, oh yeah, we're writing stuff down here.
Where the fuck is Yuya, anyway? Either in the lab or possibly gallivanting around like a nincompoop.
Me every day at work.
Gallivanting around like a nincompoop?
Yeah.
Okay, so that save works. Let's go to the title. Let's see if there's like a little thing where we can... Okay, no, there isn't.
I was hoping there would be a notes function. Alright, hang on. Let's briefly go back and just look at all of the,
Oh, you want to look at the archives? Okay.
Yeah, just real quick.
Hallucinogenity report. We've established one of student number 60781. Special characteristics. He acts as a neurotransmitter, producing a trance-like state in bystanders. The effect is similar to that of a narcotic. So that's Angel.
According to, you know, the people I don't trust, which is everybody.
Yeah. Angel makes people trip balls. This is all Nagaki's diary.
That's Nagaki, right? Yep.
Yeah. Goodwill ambassador selection, selection criteria, human ambassador, been forwarded to management along with draft.
Hang on. Along with a draft of the emergency response manual. Okay, do you think those are the things that are going to be in the locked,
Probably, yeah, because...
Okay.
Those are probably the papers.
A human with a strong natural immunity is possible is desirable. The presence of hereditary immunoglobins is the most important criterion. So, does this have anything to do with Bingus's parents?
So, Bingus is very healthy. Remember.
Yep. And has hereditary immunoglobins.
No okay. 6. 7. Carrier aptitude. We examine the genetic records of the entire student body. None of them exceeds 98% capabilities. Compatibility. We're continuing to investigate carrier aptitude levels. We will report on the possibility of inducing carrier capability in a normal individual next week.
Carrier for what? So the first time I saw this, I assumed they were talking about, like, carrier pigeons. But now I'm thinking, given all the whole virus thing, it may be carrier for something more serious. Like a new virus that's coming out. Yippee! That's why we're
facility fire! We have temporarily opened the dividing wall in the underground facility at the request of the Biological Science Division. We should be able to reconstruct the circumstances of the fire. Subject 00 remains in cold storage.
That's us! We're Subject 00. Maybe.
Subject 00 is a he.
Oh, okay, never mind.
The death of Subject 00's relative has been confirmed. His remains are stored in Area D3, Section 1. They are boxed and processed. Homo sapiens resistant capabilities. Adaptability measure for Homo sapiens to be raised, an estimated 0.06%. There are fluctuations in mammalian evolution rates. We may need 2 or 3 more samples.
Oh no, we're gonna become the samples.
But what are they testing our resistance to?
The new virus that's dropping. Yippee! I don't know.
The intelligence agent.
So
obviously this is Yuya.
This is Yuya, yep. That was an early lore.
And then I do not think they will oppose me, which makes it obvious that these are written by Iwamine.
Yep.
Nagaki. Abe High City bombing.
Human extremists. Okay.
Yep. The Earth Crawlers Extremist Organization. Anyway.
Load.
Don't fuck with me. Game. Game. Maybe it doesn't like us going straight into a load? What the fuck? Game.
No. This can't be.
Game, don't fuck me.
Don't fuck with me. I've got the power of God and anime on my side. Hello. Suddenly a cat appeared next to me.
Meow. I heard it. I heard it meow.
Yeah, I pet her and she made an activation noise. I've been sending you pictures of her, by the way.
I do see them in my DMs. Okay.
She's somehow becoming even comfier.
Okay, I have an idea. Have an idea. Maybe if you go to new game and then load. Yeah, that's what my idea was. Yes, yes, welcome to St. Pigeonations. Hyoko is fine. Well, no, but display human portraits, yes, blah 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 blah. Configuration saved, blah 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 blah. You need to take the chance to live a Phil promise. Is there anything you desire? I can grant whatever you wish. Tell me. Strange bird once says that. Who is he talking to? Fucking weirdo. What do you mean by granting my wish? What does that mean? Anyway. Okay, where is Yuya? Either in the lab or gallivanting like an nincompoop. This would be a lot easier if we could use our phones. Yeah, that's weird. Oh well.
That's weird. Hey Tomo.
What?
Can you stream to Discord again?
Oh. Yeah, I can.
Yay! I'm glad it loaded though. I'm glad everything worked. Okay. But we can't. Off to the lab.
Here we are. I wonder if he's still in there.
As we turn the corner...
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Are you getting the...
Yeah.
I could tell that you were getting into the soundboard because it minimized the stream on Discord.
Shut up!
The Scarecrow Man blocks our path. If we shh.
No! Of all the... Sakia, run! Don't order me around, feral!
Ooh. Okay.
We lost it. Right? Oh.
What? Okay, sorry. Your stream keeps going in and out on Discord.
Oh, weird.
Shoot. Sakuya and I must have run in different directions. He's dead.
I hope he's okay.
He's dead. Of all the times to run into that thing again. If it's lying in wait for us like that, we can't rely on the noise of its arm to find it. And the dome makes the building dark, so it's hard to see. I'd better be careful. Where is it now? I want to head straight to the lab, but... Eh? Did I just hear something? We see him!
What are you doing in here all alone? Did you see the wall outside? There's been an emergency and everybody's supposed to gather in the gym. You should... You're... Kawara Ryota.
He knows my name? Have I met him somewhere before?
Yeah.
I can see him!
Have we met before?
That's probably not good. The unfamiliar morning dove shakes his head.
This is the first time we've spoken. Then why do you know my name? She told me. Miss Tosaka.
Bingus? Oh, right. Didn't she say she made friends with the freshman who's in the library all the time?
Can I ask your name? Fujishiro Nagaki. You were friends with Bingus, then. Did you maybe see her after school yesterday? Was she acting strange at all, or...?
Oh. Shoot. He didn't hear the emergency broadcast. So he probably doesn't know what happened to her either. He probably does.
She's... Don't worry about it. You don't have to explain again. Huh? I already know. Oh. She washed up here and spoke to me. Which can only mean one thing. She's dead.
He doesn't exactly make things easy to understand. Almost as if he's talking to himself and doesn't care whether or not his whether or not his interlocutor knows what he's mean.
She washed up here. Do you mean yesterday? If you know anything about what happened to her last night, please tell me! I do not. Miss Tosaka did not come to the library after school yesterday. So she didn't come here either? Thanks. I need to hurry back to the chemistry lab, and you should probably get out of here too. There's a suspicious individual in the building. It was not yesterday that Miss Tosaka came here. It was... just now. What?
You're seeing her spirit as it flies away. He's gone. The morning dove who just spoke to me has disappeared. Did he go to the gym? I hope so. I don't really want to consider the possibility, but maybe Saki was right. Maybe I am going crazy. I have to last long enough to at least find the killer.
Yeah.
Yippee! Uh-oh.
Yippee. You're late,
Uh-oh.
Kawara. Blasted feral doves.
He's not
Sakuya,
dead.
you're safe!
I was definitely just seeing this as a situation where they get picked off one by one.
Yeah.
He was pretty worried about you, Ryota. He couldn't sit still the entire time you were gone. Aww.
Silence, mongrel!
Aww.
Thanks. Sorry for worrying you, Sakuya.
Anyway, Sakuya filled me in on your adventures. You want me to hack into the headmaster's computer?
Can you do it?
Naturally. Just leave it to me. Come on, let's go.
Ikemashou.
Ikimashou. Oh, welcome back, Kawara.
Sir, about this control panel.
What about it?
Can't you tell? It must be the controls for that dome.
Right. I suppose it could be.
It's locked, though.
I'm so sleepy, no one will suspect me of being super sus.
We were going to have to get Yuya get into it, but I had a stroke. Professor!
It's okay, Ryota, you've been through a lot today.
There's a lot going on right now. I don't feel well. My liver hurts.
Everything's bad.
Everything's bad. We're going to have Yuya get into it for us, but...
That's illegal, you know.
That doesn't matter.
The problem right now?
Bro, there's been 2 murders.
Murder's illegal too, don't worry.
That doesn't matter.
Don't mind.
Don't you comprehend our situation?
I never said you shouldn't do it. We don't have much choice, do we? Go on.
Thank you, sir.
Well, having Mr. Nanaki's approval certainly helps my conscience. Let's see. Ding, bonk, bonk, bonk.
Hacker.
He wakes up the computer. Hacker noises. Hacking into the mainframe. Hacking into the mainframe.
I'm in.
Before long, have no idea what he's doing to it.
Wow. I wonder where he learned to do that. I imagine he spends his spare time stealing illegal X-rated videos off the intertube.
Nobody would do that.
Intertubes.
Just go on the intertubes and look at porn? The internet is really, really...
Ryota! No!
He's gonna become a man.
He's gonna be so confused.
X-rated videos can teach someone how to do this sort of thing? Maybe I should watch more of them.
Ryota, no!
I've got a fast connection, so I don't have to wait. There we go. Now then.
Ring.
There. We're logged in as the administrator now.
Woohoo!
Yippee!
This only has an open and close button. I guess that's pretty straightforward.
Well, I'll leave the rest of this to you two. Oh, we can open it now. If we press this button, either the dome itself or the hatch will probably open. But with the headmaster dead, we have no way of knowing what's happening outside. If there really is some terrible disaster, then opening the dome could put everybody in danger. I wonder if Mom's at home. Hope she's okay.
There's a dangerous individual wandering the premises, and the bird in charge is dead. I think it would be wise to open the dome now. That's true.
We did get Yuya to help and everything. We should... Oh, wait, there's still teachers here, right?
Yeah.
Why are they leaving it to us to decide?
I don't know, because we're the ones walking around investigating.
We're the main characters now, I guess.
Yup.
Oh. I mean, I want to say open it.
Okay.
Let whatever's in out, man.
Let's open it. We need to get everyone out of here. Agreed. And we can confirm once and for all that talk of a disaster was nonsense.
Okay.
Escape hatch opened. I guess it's not for the whole dome.
Okay, we just have to go back to that hatch.
No matter. All we need to do is get a look outside.
Just having the hatch open is better anyway, in case there really is a storm or something out there. But just having the hatch open is enough to let out the virus, so...
The escape hatch will close automatically in 15 minutes. To reopen it, please reboot and try again. It closes on its own? That seems like a risky design. 15 minutes isn't enough to get everyone out. Let's go out and take a look before it closes. We're going outside again, Mr. Nanaki. If it's safe, we'll organize an evacuation at the gym.
That's a good idea. Maybe I'll come too. No. Sakazaki, Doctor, what will you two do? No.
Well, I don't have any more business here. I shall return to the lab.
Leaving Bingus alone with another man would hardly be gentlemanly, so I'll go with the doctor. Well then, let's go, Koara, Shirogane.
Very well.
I don't trust this hoe. This bitch ain't trustworthy. Where was that hatch?
Have you eyes or pickled onions? Right there!
Oh, it's such a nice day outside.
Yeah.
The hatch, high above the ground, is open. Looks like the control panel worked.
I think every birdie should be able to fly up to that. It's a little narrow, so we'll have to go 2 or 3 at a time. But outside... Yeah. It's perfectly clear.
We can only see the sky, but there is no storm or gale. Nothing but the same calm autumn sky from this morning.
No earthquake and no typhoon, and the announcement video was a fake. I think it is safest to assume that the whole thing was a lie. I'm curious about the state of things out there, but the door closes on its own, so we had best think carefully before going out.
We can't see the city at all. We don't really know what's going on out there, if anything. But if there really is no disaster, and this is all some plot surrounding Tosaka's death, then we need more clues.
I'll go. Are you sure?
Ooh.
We have no guarantee that it's safe out there. Isn't safe here either. Look, the hatch is open!
Get the fuck out! Let's go! We can go home. No, you're supposed to be in the gym. You shouldn't go out yet.
Like heck are we sticking around with nothing but that bogus explanation from earlier?
I can't wait any longer. I'm going out. Uh-oh, they're gonna die.
Wait, come back! Come back at once! We don't know if it's safe out there yet!
Oh no, they're gonna die! Gah! Oh, sorry, Ivy. That scared you?
A gunshot! We have to go help him!
Oh,
Calm down,
fuck.
Koala. You'll only get yourself shot as well. But
They don't want anybody getting out because of the virus. As if to laugh at my shock, the hatch gives an unpleasant rumble and swings shut. He was shot. As soon as he went out, someone on the other side shot him. It's not a natural disaster. If we go out, we get killed. But why? We are being contained. I knew it. I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Egg.
Egg. Really likes this image of a broken egg. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything.
Egg.
I'm sure there's no significance to that broken egg.
No. Metaphor? In my silly pigeon dating game?
A literal
Come
representation of something in my silly pigeon game? No.
Bingus's corpse, delivered without warning throughout. The students gathered without explanation in the gym. The headmaster appearing on screen to announce an emergency situation, and then turning up dead. The gray dome enclosing the school. The scarecrow appearing for no apparent reason in the sealed-off building. And now, the students shot dead if they try to escape.
Oh look,
This
sacrifices.
is fucked up.
What is going on outside? How humiliating. It seemed that things are worse than we ever expected. If only I'd stopped him.
Uh-oh. No. There was nothing we could do that we didn't, Koara. The last thing you need to do now is start mourning what we've lost.
You don't intend to give up now, do you? No. I'm fine. We have to keep going.
I think we should keep quiet about this to everyone in the gym. We can explain to them after we figured out what to do.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah. I mean, that sucks because, again, that's your classmates that just died.
Yup.
And it keeps happening, but at the same time, telling everybody, hey, we're totally locked in and dying one by one, and if we leave, we'll also die. So, like, have fun with that. It's not necessarily going to...
Yeah.
You know, it's not necessarily going to help
It's okay, it was only student A and student B.
They didn't even have names. Our one chance at escape turns out to be a one-way ticket across the sticks. There's nothing we can do but search for clues inside the school.
Mm-hmm. Where shall we go next? Let's go back to the maintenance office. Mr. One might have that file open. Very well.
We return to the maintenance office and explain what outside... Hang on.
I assume it's supposed to be explain what happened.
What happened outside? Okay,
Yeah.
We return to the maintenance office and explain what happened outside to Mr. One. I see. It seems that our worst predictions have come to bear their evil fruit. That's a normal thing for a maintenance worker to say.
Do you know something?
We can predict things without knowing that they'll happen. Confusing predictions with reality can be fatal, young one. Been wondering for a while.
Mr. One, are you really just a maintenance worker?
Ha. An innocent student was shot. I suppose it's time I introduced myself properly. Holy shit! I am Leon J.B., one of the great soaring wings of the Dove Party, S-Class agent. Pleased to meet you.
The Dove Party?
He looks like a cockatiel to me.
Oh my god, Ryota.
Wow.
I have heard of this Dove Party. A secret organization that advocates living in harmony with humans, correct?
You are well informed, young one.
It is a noble's duty to be well informed. I feel like I must have missed something.
Well, that's because you're not noble, Ryota.
There are two schools of thought driving the politics of today. The Dove Party, who believe we should live peacefully with humans, and the Hawk Party, who believe we should exterminate them. Exterminate? But I thought the wars with humans were over! Do you really believe that everyone just decided to live happily together?
Sadly, that is not how the world works. There are still many disagreements between birds and humans, and so the hawks and the doves have come to the fore. We discovered hawk activity at the school, and so I was dispatched to investigate. And what we feared would happen has happened.
Wait a minute, are you saying the Hawk Party has something to do with St. Pigeonations? Seems hard to believe. This school is known for its tolerant policies towards humans. It even welcomed Tosaka as a representative.
I cannot confirm or deny it, but there are a growing number of Hawk operatives attached to the school. The headmaster's secret file will probably answer some of your questions.
Oh, you got it open! Thank you! That should speed things up a little. Let's look inside.
The Human Representative. To help humans and birds advance hand and feather towards a bright and happy future, we have decided to enroll one human in the school starting in the year 2187. They will be the Human Representative. The pandemic has long since ended, but we must nonetheless be cautious of the risk of infection with Sumatera influenza when making our selection. We will pick a strong, healthy 15-year-old human who displays hereditary resistance to Sumatera influenza.
The Human Representative. This is talking about Tosaka, no matter how we look at it. 2187. That's when we've enrolled here. Come on, let's read the rest.
The chosen individual will be a symbol of human concession, to wit, a hostage for birds. And the representative is to... A hostage for birds. If the representative is to die in the school, the entire campus will be sealed off and all the birds inside will be given to the humans as prisoners. The seal will be lifted 12 hours after the death is confirmed, and the birds will be delivered to the humans. The school will be declared an extraterritorial zone, and avian protests of any human reprisal will not be tolerated.
So we now have
so wait, how many
ticking
humans
timer
are left?
If Bingus is to die...
So her death was connected to the dome after all. How many humans are left that the students of the student bodies can just be like handed over as hostages?
Well, I don't know.
Huh.
The important part is this final gruesome exchange. Basically, if anything happens to Bingus, the representative of humanity, then the entire school takes the blame. So it would seem. They trap us in here to give the humans time to arm themselves. The dome will open in a few hours, but what awaits us outside is a horde of bloodthirsty monkeys. How humorous. It's not humorous at all!
That's not really gonna be great for bird-human relations.
So this was the true face of her enrollment here. Well, I assume that, like, if she was to get murdered in the school, that is gonna be taken as a mark of aggression against them, so...
Yeah, but like, that doesn't make it the students' fault.
Yeah. I don't know. This was the true face of her enrollment here. I rather think that this whole thing was arranged to widen the divide between humans and birds from the start.
No, I agree with that. That's like the worst idea to make things better of all time.
Oh yeah.
That definitely seems like some Hawk Party shit. Sacrificing a whole school of birds to make the situation worse. Ah, indeed. Things go deeper here than we ever realized. As you know, this school's public stance is very liberal on the human cohabitation issue. In fact, the school's principal financer, the Ichijo group... Ichijo?
It's the Ichijo group.
Hang on, we just saw that name.
Yeah, because that was the headmaster's surname. But
oh, that's right.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yes!
What else is
Yes! Oh my god!
What the? You're scaring me. Stop salivating.
Ichijo! Utsuro-kun! So he...
Explain yourself.
So he is also... That's the terrorist bombing.
I'm becoming dumber by the minute. You need to catch me up.
His name is... Oh my god. It's Ichijo!
That doesn't explain things.
Okay, no, when I saw the headmaster's name, I was like, Ichijo, hold on. Because the back of my Tomo knowledge, it was activated, and I was like, wait a minute. There's another Ichijo around. But yeah, no, there is another Ichijo around. Oh my god. Ha! Ha! More! Oh my god. Oh my god. Secrets. Anyway, carry on.
Sorry, I had to look back at stream to see the rest of the line that I missed, because you minimized your application, I couldn't read it. But yeah, human charities the last 20 years. I've investigated the history of St. Pigeonations extensively, and I can confirm that it was founded with the idea of coexistence with humans. But the Hawk Party has been sending agents here for a long time, eating away at the system. Like a dreadful virus.
What a specific
or like a real
metaphor.
virus.
Yeah.
Or like a real virus.
Many year delayed brain blast. Listen, I found out that part after we played this, so the dots didn't connect together, okay? But now retroactively the dots are connecting. Leave me alone.
We've had information about this document for some time. It is real.
It's kind of hard to take all this in at once. Just to make sure, for 12 hours the dome will remain closed. During that time, humans will gather to take revenge. And then... when the dome opens, they will kill every bird in sight.
And with that, another era of war between birds and humans will begin. That student who got shot when he flew out the hatch. There are already humans waiting out there with guns?
She was discovered this morning, and the dome was raised soon after. So the time is not from when she died, but from when her death is confirmed. The evacuation was about 2 hours ago? Yeah, it was right at the start of second period. Around 10 o'clock. So we have until 10 PM before we're all killed. You seem awfully calm, Sakuya, even after watching somebody get shot. Remain calm, Kawada. Do nothing but worry about what's gone wrong, and you'll be next. I do not know who did this, but they will rue the day they decided to tangle with a labelle. What time is it, Mr. Leone?
I want to hear you say, "My father will hear of this," in Sakuya's voice.
My father will hear of this!
Thank you. Just past 2.
We have only 8 hours, then. 8 hours.
We have to find an escape route in 8 hours, or we'll all be killed. But if we go outside, we'll be killed anyway.
Hydrate! Just getting outside isn't enough. There has to be another way. My dictionary does not contain the word impossible. We shall continue the investigation. You're very decisive, Sakuya. I'm glad you're here. Do not attempt to flatter me, Kawara. He's blushing. He's blushing.
Yup. He's being a little sooned.
I'm not. I mean it.
Soon.
He's blushing for real.
We found the connection between Bingus's death and the dome. There's clearly some sort of intrigue behind it all. I don't want to die without knowing the truth.
What a specific flag to raise, Ryota. We'd better go now. We have to solve this before we run out of time.
You are a promising lad. If I were to give you a piece of advice, well, don't miss the forest for the trees. Thank
Don't
you.
miss the forest for the trees.
More vague platitudes.
Sakia, there's one more file! Operation Hatoful.
Oh, title drop?
What is that? I don't know. That's what it says on here. Bottom half is torn off. We can't read it at any rate. I don't feel like it has anything hopeful anyway. That's an awfully friendly name for a confidential document, though. Stupid Japanese. Look, it's spelled hurtful. Whoa, it is!
Hatoful. Hatoful. Hurtful.
Yeah.
I thought hatoful just meant heartful.
I suspect that we will find many of the things to come
Also,
quite hurtful.
We just had another racist bird moment.
Yep.
Thanks, Sakuya.
Thanks, Sakuya. Even in tragedy, he's still racist.
Oh.
Right. It was probably something important, given that it was in the locked file.
Indeed. I hadn't heard of this hurtful thing before, but you might want to look into the school's history.
The school's history? At any rate, the headmaster must have known what would happen after Tosaka died. The escape hatch was no doubt put in place to allow him alone to escape. Which means that maybe he had a guarantee of safety for himself?
I don't want to suspect an elder, but it does look that way.
Everything going on here is connected. We may well find something of use in the records. Right, let's go look at the school documents then.
I'm not the only Dove agent in this school. I'm sure the other will help you as well. Good luck, gentlemen. Time to go look for more clues.
Come on, Ryota, you're not stupid.
Yay. Maybe we should write in the notes first.
Mr. Leone said to investigate the school's history, but how? Where do we look? Headmaster's office. Or the library, perhaps. We already looked through the headmaster's office. Did you see anything like school records or anything? Would have thought they would be there, but I don't recall seeing any. Library it is, then. Maybe. And the mystery we have left to solve is... blood-stained blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah. The blub.
The blub. The blood-stained stranger.
Stranger.
Oku.
The blubster strange stranger.
Help. The blood-stained
I can't
stranger Oko saw going into the infirmary yesterday. I've never had to pronounce Oko-san's name in Sakuya's voice before. That really tripped me up.
Exactly. What with the headmaster dying, an army of gun-toting bipeds showing up to turn us all into jerk chicken and it all, I almost forgot about it.
And the scarecrow. We still don't know where he came from. He appeared along with the dome, and is no doubt connected to it. If we continue to investigate it, I'm sure his origins will become clear. And Tosaka's gruesome end is the best clue we have.
That's why he's bipedal, because he's a weapon of the humans.
For now, we should forget the puppet and chase after the bloodstained bird. Right.
That's that decided then. We'll go to the library to read up on the school's history, and we'll look for that bird. It probably doesn't matter, but which should we do first?
Which do you want to do first? Angel or Nagaki?
Let's go back and see Nagaki.
I wonder if he'll talk to us with Sakuya there.
Yeah.
The library. I wonder if Nagaki's at the gym yet.
He's
Nagaki?
not.
Who? I met him in the library earlier. He stayed behind. An unusually dense individual, to be sure.
The library's a little ways from here. We spent some time jogging through the hallways.
Tip tap tip tap tip tap tip tap.
Tip tap tip tap tip tip.
I'm just trying to like remember the little sound effect from the drama CDs of their little skittering feet. It's kind of cute. Been trying to ignore it, but the dim light makes the library even creepier than the rest of the school. Getting hung up over little things in a time like this is a sign of weak nerves. Really? Well then, where are the school documents? Probably not where just any birdie can look at them. They're probably somewhere in the back then. How dull. Come, let us search. Right.
Books, books, and none of them what we're looking for.
Yay, headpads! Thank you for the headpads, Sister Man.
I was hoping it would be in this corner, but apparently not. And here, a line of incredibly dusty But that's odd. There are 9 of them.
Volume 6 is missing. Huh. That's weird. Somebody misfiled them? Anyway, St. Pigeonation's history. It's not back here with the large volumes, so maybe it's a smaller book? It's not here.
There he is!
You never left. Is that a problem? Well, not really, but I told you earlier there's an emergency going on.
I can't tell if he doesn't realize what's going on or just doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
He is not able to care.
The records. Huh? Keep looking there and you'll never find them. So, you know where they are? Yep.
Well, since he's here even now, I imagine he basically lives in here. Or doesn't live at all, you know. So it's hardly surprising that he knows where to find things.
I don't have much time. Could you tell me where to find them? By request. Request? You don't know what that is?
He gazes at me with eyes like black holes of cosmic disdain.
You can only get them by request. They're not kept out here. Then where are they kept? Behind the reception desk in the back. It's not locked, so go ahead.
There are a number of bookshelves behind the desk, it's true.
I just want to squish his little cheeks. Thank you, Nagaki.
Poke, poke, poke.
Really. Don't worry about it.
Poke, poke, poke.
You've been mumbling to yourself ever since we split up. Please, try to remain in charge of your faculties, Kawada. Oh, sorry, I was talking to him. Talking? To the bookshelves? Surely there are better uses for your energy. No, Nagaki was telling me where to find the... There's no one else here. Cease the bizarre monodrama.
He's a ghost. He's a ghost. He's a fucking ghost. Do. What is he talking about? Nagaki is standing right next to me. It's not like he's behind a shelf or something. I was worried he was a figment of my imagination for a minute, but he just told me where to find the records. But Sakuya? Let's find out.
Can I ask you something, Nagaki? Yes. Are you a hallucination? If I was, that would mean you're asking a hallucination whether or not he's an hallucination. Yeah, that's right.
He makes a very good point. It does seem a little weird.
Does it matter? Maybe I am, or maybe I'm not.
That doesn't answer anything.
This doesn't usually happen. I've never been able to talk to a bird I've just met before. I think I'll remember everything soon. What about you? You found the thing you forgot yet? Nagaki, do you know something about that?
Huh?
He disappeared.
He's fucking gone again. The thing I forgot. I don't know what that is. That's exactly what the doctor said, too. Why did Nagaki know about that? It wasn't just a coincidence, was it?
I mean, Nagaki is... We know for a fact Nagaki is dead.
Right. Is Ryota also dead? Is everybody dead? That's gotta be it. Everybody's a ghost.
No.
Mystery solved.
No!
No, wrong.
Wrong!
Maple, you're cooking
Incorrect
too hard.
buzzer!
Revert. Am I forgetting something important about all of this? I don't think I can dismiss him as just a hallucination.
Maybe we should go find the guy who pumps hallucinogenics out of his chest.
Maybe. He'll make everything normal again.
Yeah. Quest-only books. This shelf. Looks like it. I see a lot of the same books as were in the headmaster's office. Chronology of St. Pigeonations. This?
Let's see. 2180. Founding of the school. Same year, Ichijo Kitsugu inaugurated as headmaster. Was that the same name? The same last name, but is that the same first name?
No, that's a different headmaster.
2180? Much more recent than I had thought.
Wow, Sakuya sounds a little different.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I'm not focusing because I'm trying to piece together it in my brain.
Nah, I love it. It's great. You're really trying to put everything together, and I love it. It's great.
Yeah, well, in a way, that's why I'm kind of glad that you're taking most of the voices for this part, so that I have time to think about what's being said.
2180. Much more recent than I had thought. Only 8 years. I hadn't known either. Aside from that, it's all transfer student records and sports schools. Is there really a clue in here? Wait, Sakio, look at this!
2183. Medical center shut down due to fire.
Medical center?
Oh, the lore.
Does this school have something like that? I don't think so. There's no mention of it in the student guide. I suppose it was never reopened. Does it say anything else? Right here. Damage from the fire.
The book presents us with a new mystery, as if to taunt our inability to hold all those we already have. A new, sort of mystery. 2183. Medical center shut down due to fire. Freshman Fujishiro Nagaki died in the basement where the fire started.
Didn't I just hear that name? The exact same, but that's...
Nagaki died 5 years ago? Then what is the Nagaki I keep meeting today? He didn't deny that he was a hallucination. Sakuya couldn't see him. Which means he's...
a ghost. Don't say such dreadful things, it's unscientific!
Good luck. I don't know what that says.
Chudistes balivernes. I don't fucking know.
I don't know, why don't you speak? Just speak French, obviously.
Oui, baguette. We're betting our lives on this search, you know. I won't have any occult rubbish brought into it. But I think he knew something. If he is the same bird, then he could be the key to solving this mystery. So you intend to rely on some invisible ghost. There are limits, Kawada.
And you know, they really brushed past the whole, like, Nagaki said that Bingus washed up, or washed past or something.
Yes.
So he could have, if he had the chance to talk to her before her spirit went on to wherever it was going, possibly have some info, but not really. Maybe. Probably not. I spent some time looking for him in the library, but I couldn't find him. He's always found me rather than the other way around. I'll just have to wait for him to show up again.
Bloodstained bird. Do you have an idea? I feel like I should.
Before we continue, can we take a super quick bathroom break?
Yeah!
Okay, I'll be back in like 1 minute.
Go piss, girl.
Keep them entertained.
Absolutely.
Go piss, girl.
I'm gonna save, and then we can have a quick double check at some of the archive files about the fire. Because now we've got confirmation that Nagaki died in the fire, so... Underground facility fire. So this was Nagaki. Nagaki was in a fire. Is Nagaki Subject 00? Is the question that we are then posed. Because Subject 00 remains in cold storage implies that, like, some Subject 00 was in the fire, and whatever's left of them is in cold storage, right? And then again, their relative has died. Ave High City building. So this building, if I remember rightly, is it the same building? 2173. This one says 2165. I don't know. So the numbers are slightly wrong. The numbers are slightly different, so it might be different. But I can say that this building is connected to the Ichijo family, you know, there was someone involved in this. So I think it's interesting that we have this file in reference to that bombing because, you know.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm back. My cat is being very fussy.
Oh, nice.
She's so cute. She's a little bit of a tsundere, so occasionally she doesn't want anybody to be near her or touch her, but then when she decides to be sweet to you, she's incredibly cute.
Mm-hmm. Eddie's a bit like that sometimes.
Aw.
Remember the
Eddie
Lotus Finicky?
tsundere.
Yes. Yes. So I was just going through, I was talking about how the city bombing, is, I don't think it's a spoiler to say that the Ichijo family building was in that bombing. And maybe a member of the Ichijo family was in that bombing. And the fact that we have that file implies to me that that is important.
Uh-huh.
Someone that was in that bombing is relevant to the plot.
Right.
That's what it tells me anyway.
Well, yeah, because if there's only 15 slots for lore, you're not going to put stuff there that is basically fluff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should wait on discussing that. Yeah, no, like, I'm just putting it out there for now. I'm not gonna say anything further. But I'm just putting it out there. There's something deeper to this connection. I think things are weaving themselves together bit by bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's not something that I'd encounter normally, but for some reason... Don't I know some birdie like that?
Vague as always. We do have a time limit here. We must not fall behind. I know. If I remember what it is, I'll say right away. Maybe Yuya's still in there? Let's go ask him again. He did say he was there until he returned home. If anyone went in, he should have seen them. However, he said that he saw nothing out of the ordinary. If what's said is true, then he was lying. Which would mean that the doctor was lying too.
Everyone's fucking sus.
Very well. Yuya!
Salutations. How goes the investigation?
Well, just who do you think I am?
Yeah. Unlike me, you're a very capable bird.
Yuya, we wanted to ask you something.
Oh? I'll answer anything that doesn't violate my privacy, so ask away.
Did you really not see anything yesterday after school?
I'm not sure what you mean. I thought the doctor and I already verified each other's innocence. We were in the infirmary the entire time.
We talked to San earlier. He said that he saw a blood-stained stranger going to the infirmary yesterday. Did you see anything like that?
Nope. Sorry.
Could you be the blood-stained bird yourself?
Yikes. No, as you can see, I'm not hurt anywhere at all. Besides, he said he saw this bird going to the infirmary, not going into the infirmary, right?
Yeah, he did.
Anyway, I didn't see anything. There's not much more I can say. Right, doctor? Right, doctor?
Hint, hint. Yes, that's right. No one came yesterday. I don't think we'll find anything more here, Sakuya. Let's move on. Indeed.
Did those two really not see anything yesterday? If there had actually been some blood-stained stranger, then... that would mean that... Yuya and the doctor are hiding something. Dun dun dun!
What? Never. Where do we... The medical center seems like a good place to go now? Indeed. Where is it? That's the problem. I'd never heard of it before either. It sounds rather large. Wouldn't expect it to be that hard to find. Record book said the fire broke out in the basement, and if the building was burnt to the ground, it would have said so. It should still be here then. Assuming it wasn't demolished. Are there any unused buildings on the campus? Unused buildings? Oh yeah, that old hall! Old hall! That's what we call it. It's by the back gate, and it's not used for... What's wrong? School hasn't even been around for 10 years. What reason does it have for having an old hall? Now that you mention it, that is kind of strange. This is like two divorced parents who hate each other's guts. What? Fucking Yuya and the doctor? I don't know. The doctor has that kind of dynamic with Nanaki as well. Come, guide me there. This is it. Doesn't really look like a medical center. It's pretty much the same as the main building, yeah. Looks like the door's locked. Then we shall break it down. You're starting to sound like a delinquent, Sakuya. What? What did I say? Don't worry about it.
You'd probably be suspended for breaking in here, but this is an emergency.
You know, when the alternative is die.
Yeah. We don't have a choice, honestly. Also, the headmaster's dead. Who's gonna suspend us?
Yeah. It's awfully dusty in here. It's been left unused for 5 years. Appears that they didn't leave much behind. Everything's empty.
It looks like the rest of the school.
Yep! Moa only had one interior background. Wonder if they cleared everything out when they sealed the building. This all looks pretty much the same as in the main building. Bah! Did we come here for nothing? Let's look around a little more. Look, the store still has a sign on it. Guess it was the reference room. I do not relish the prospect of wondering about this mausoleum of schoolrooms, but very well. It's even dustier in here. Shelves are marked with dates. Perhaps they once held medical records. There's nothing left now, though. And... Operation Hatoful. Huh?
Hatoful. Ooh, among the rows of dates, sure enough, there's a shelf labeled Operation Hatoful.
Empty as well. Would have been asking too much to hope to find anything anyway. Operation Hatoful. I wonder what it is. Who knows? Something put in place along with the human representative business, so no doubt it was nothing good.
Is Operation Hatoful connected to this medical center? What if it's the source of the mystery we're tangled in now? My head hurts.
The only things
full of
left...
jelly beans.
The only thing left are... archaic medical journals.
Huh?
It's the encyclopedia. An odd place to keep one. Wait, look at the volume numbers!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12.
One of them is upside down!
Yeah, there's 9. It's gone.
What?
Because it became another 6.
Does this unpleasant arrangement hold some meaning? I saw them like this in the library, too. Bunch of old encyclopedias. Yeah. Can I look at these for a bit? Do as you please.
The ones in the library had the same binding. And in the place of Volume 9, there's an extra copy of Volume 6.
Look! This copy of Volume 6 has a library sticker on it. Perhaps it came from the library, then. Someone must have brought it here when the medical center was still open. They probably switched it with Volume 9. An unpleasant piece of mischief, to be sure. Yeah.
The other volumes all seem as they should. There probably isn't anything in the extra copy of Volume 9, but maybe we should go see if it came from here.
When we get back to the main building, let's go check the library. Provided it wasn't a mere waste of time.
We leave the reference room and continue our investigation of the medical center.
We've searched the entire first floor and have yet to find what we're after. The stairs into the basement.
Apparently the fire that closed this building 5 years ago started in the basement. But we haven't found it yet.
The elevator doesn't have a button for it either. How do we get in?
Mystery basement.
Perhaps we can't anymore. Huh? Look at that wall. A wall?
Is it a different color than the rest of the wall? It looks like a normal concrete wall to me.
Don't you see it? Stupid peasant. What about it? Think back to the building's exterior on the second floor. There shouldn't be a wall here. It's small, but there's a space behind there. Must have been sealed off after the fire.
Now that he mentions it, this wall is a slightly different color than the rest.
If we place a bomb here, we should be able to open it.
Mm-hmm. That's video game logic, baby.
Yep.
Which would make sense if it had been put in later.
So the stairs are beyond here. Seems likely. Isn't this a bit much for cleanup of some fire? We probably won't be able to break this down. We can't get in there. I doubt we'll find anything more of use in here. At least we found that thing from the headmaster's documents again. Yeah, let's head back.
Uh-oh.
Did you hear something? Yes. Someone else just broke in here.
Oh, that's terrifying. This could be bad. We're in a dead end with concrete all around. We need to get somewhere with a window fast.
Run! Yes!
Fucking run! Get out!
Stop! It's here! Wait, calm down, Kawara.
It's Angel!
It's small.
He's just a little guy!
He's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy! So it is.
Yep. You knew the minute I did the line.
Too small to be the Scarecrow.
Huh? Aren't you from 2-2? I am the Crimson Fallen Angel, Angel!
I knew it. The manga club boy from the class next door. He's famous around the school for being a nutcase, but what is he doing in here?
I think I'm going to have a headache. Textoris Melodia Funeris! Who? Me? Good for you, Kawada. He came all this way to give you a title. It's not good at all! Nothing but trouble will come of it! I don't know why you came here, Angel, but it's dangerous. We're supposed to be in the gym with everybody else, so come on, let's go back. I am not allowed to rest. Not until I have fulfilled my duty. In accordance with the pact of old, I must seal you here now, Textoris Melodia Funeris, Undertaker. Undertaker? If that's it, then, So the time has come at last! I will not be stopped now, Crimson Angel of Judecca! Come!
Oh boy, we're doing this again, and our vitalities. Our stats are the same.
Yeah, these are just fucking Hyoko stats.
Yep, these are just Hyoko stats. Okay, so are we actually hallucinating now, or are things happening?
Angel, Crimson Fallen Angel appeared.
I'm gonna stay delusional. This is all real.
Angel uses Dark Void Shockwave. Ryota takes 24 damage. Ryota's turn. Blue Moon Slash.
Yeah, let's go.
Cease this jack acting, you wretched imbeciles. Saki attacks. Ryota takes 260 damage.
No!
Ryota returns to his senses.
No!
Angel takes 295 damage? Angel is shaken.
He fucking died.
He just bitch slapped both of them.
No!
He either bitch slapped them or he like grabbed their heads and slammed their heads together. Huh? I am shocked, Kawara, to think that even you would go along with that farce. What? He disrupted my territory? My neurotransmitters!
I got carried away by Angel before I even noticed.
Yeah, he makes you trip drugs.
No!
Angel has
everything is real.
Tripping bowls aura.
No. Influencing the very reality of his surroundings is a frightful power indeed.
His domain expansion? Question mark?
Yeah, see?
You, Luzon. What did you come here to do? After what you just did, I think you may be our prime suspect. I came here to do but one thing! I must follow the demon spores! A whole new variety of what the heck are you talking about?! Perhaps you could explain in normal Japanese? Your dialect is somewhat opaque. I don't think it's just as dialect, Sakuya. The end is calling me. That is all. That this is the cross I must bear.
He stares off into space as if gazing at something far away.
Maybe that basically means he's a thrill seeker? So you're a moth allured by a candle's light, Luzon?
Hey!
No!
What the?
I am stained in crimson.
You?
Clad in night. Unforgiven. My eternal blood seal calls me to purgatory.
we just gonna slip past that one? More crazy talk, I guess. It's not exactly a blood seal. That bloodstained chest is just the way Bleeding Heart's plumage looks.
Oh. What is it, Kawada? Bloodstained chest. Sakuya, do you think maybe the bloodstained stranger San saw was... Angel, where were you yesterday after school? What were you doing? Battling minor demons of Baal, and following the demon spores. Could you rephrase that? Rufa, the Tree of Blight called out to me. He's asking you to say it using words we understand. Hallowed magician of white, your anger now? It is the power of the demon spores. I think it's the power of you, Angel. Bah! I must compromise. I was in the place the ignorant many refer to as the infirmary.
I knew it!
I think we need to talk to you. Come! For God's sake.
Sorry, it's your own sound redeem.
God damn it.
And so we left the medical center, Sakuya dragging Angel behind him.
Once again, he's talking about the Tree of Blight and the demon spores.
And he's absolutely right about those things.
This one! This is the bloodstained stranger Okusan saw! That's that, then. We need to know what you did yesterday. Did you go into the infirmary? If I could, I would have. But only the Chosen One can stop the demon spores. In other words, he didn't. Useless! The gate was sealed with the power of darkness. However, Adel Blau did venture within. Adel Blau, who is that? Explain in terms known to sane individuals, please. The Apostle of the Blue Sky, Adel Blau. She also goes by Tosaka Bingus. Bingus went into... What?
Yup. I knew it. And now we have proof, or more or less proof, that Yuya and the doctor were lying.
Mm-hmm.
Bingus was in the infirmary yesterday after school, which, I mean, we knew because we were Bingus, but...
Yeah.
But the doctor and Yuya said that no one came and nothing happened. They're lying.
Fourth class
They're
end!
lying. Yay! No!
How much longer are you willing to go?
Like half an hour or so?
Okay, we'll see where we get. We'll see where we get to. You were different from all those peasants, Sakuya. You were chosen from the day you were born. You must remain conscious of this. Yes, Father. We are the chosen ones. It is our duty to guide the foolish common folk. Yes, Father. Look at them, crawling in the mud. There is no value in their lives. Were it not for our compassion, they would die as miserably as they live. Yes, Father. Their very blood is tainted. Their world is not yours. You must never speak with them again. Do you understand? Yes, Father. To Japan. Yes, you'll be staying there for some time. Arrangements have already been made for your education. Remember, you must act as such to bring honor to our family, Sakuya. Yes, Father. Also, Dr. Iwamine is in residence at the institution you'll be attending. He is a prestigious doctor. Would not be exaggerating to say that our current glory is thanks in part to him. Do not disrespect him. Yes, Father. Angel saw Bingus going into the infirmary yesterday, and then the door was locked. Doctor and Yuya must have seen her. What happened in there? They must both be lying.
They are both lying. Yuya has been helping us all this time, and I don't want to suspect him. Oh, good. Important to save.
Yeah.
But he's clearly been hiding the truth.
Could Yuya be covering for the doctor? We don't know that for sure. That mongrel could be lying to cast doubt on Dr. Iwamine.
It's not impossible, but from what we've seen so far, the most likely conclusion is that they're working together.
Sakuya, you were the one who said we needed to remove our biases. We need to solve this. I am aware.
I want to go confront them now, but with only Angel's testimony, our evidence is a little weak. They'll probably slip out of it again if we go now. They're both much more eloquent than I am, and they'll try to dodge the issue. Which means...
we need to search the
kill
infirmary.
us.
Do you intend to go in without asking?
Kind of a fan of that.
Yeah. The more stealthily we do it, the better, right? If the doctor finds out, he'll come up with some way of stopping us for sure. Understood. I'll go to the lab and keep them occupied, while you search the infirmary. Thank you, Sakuya!
A moment, gentlemen.
Mr. Leone!
I have something for you. Sorry for being late, I was somewhat delayed.
What are these?
The first is the massive key. It should open just about any of the simple locks in the school, and is as bright and massive as its owner. The second is the... oh, it's a stun... oh my god, we've got a fucking gun. See, we've seen bright and massive, so when he was like, it's a massive key, I was like, the other one's obviously going to be the bright key. But no, it's just a gun.
No, it's just a gun.
We're strapped now.
Yep.
If you need to protect yourself, use it.
You'll have more use for those than I, Kawara. Hold on to them. Right. Thank you, Mr. Leone.
Maybe I should write in the notes before I go to the infirmary.
Maybe it's telling the player to, like, write notes. Or... oh. The hour of judgment has come! You cannot use the Dark Tree's power here! Return to the void, Wallenstein!
Well, he seems excited. I wonder what the doctor is doing.
Being slandered by Mr. Higure, as you can see. Please stop breaking school property, Mr. Higure. I have returned from Judecca to defeat you! As long as you live, calamitous sorcerer, the world will be wrapped in eternal despair!
When he says things with such conviction, I almost find myself believing in
That's
them.
just the neurotransmitters.
No, it's because it's the truth.
Please, that isn't funny.
Yes, yes. Come on, Higure. Let's go back to the gym, okay? Come
no!
on.
Stop! Do not throw me out like some wretched doll! I suspect he has suffered from megalomania since birth.
Megalomania? Whatever do you mean?
Delusions of grandeur. Eschewing societal standards, he lives his life in the midst of some bizarre fantasy. Perhaps it is genetic.
There would be no helping it then, would there?
He is unusually active in the destruction of his surroundings, especially given his physique. He's fucking tiny. Internal prejudice is a terrible thing, I suppose. He is no doubt exerting to the limits of his capacity at all times. The most dangerous part is his ability to bring his surroundings into his fantasy. Though, I seem to be less affected than you. And since, although I invited him to the school, I have yet to find a use for him, this whole thing has been nothing but a waste of time.
Invited him to the school? Did you say something just now, Doctor?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Excuse
me?
Oh, hello, Shirogane. What's going on? Where did Kawara go?
He's investigating another area at the moment. Only Dr. Iwamina and Nanaki here now. Isn't Sakazaki here?
I think he's walking around to calm his nerves again. He's very brave to be out and about with that scarecrow on the loose.
Not brave, just imprudent. Stupid Mongol! Stop pretending to be migratory and get back here so I can distract you! I wanted to occupy both of them if possible, but at least they don't realize that we suspect them yet. Just the doctor should be enough. Dr. Iwamine, I came here to ask your opinion of something. My opinion? I fear I will be not much use for you there. My body has never required me to visit the infirmary. I have not had much occasion to talk to the doctor since moving here, but I can read his expression perfectly well all the same. It says I'm not telling you anything. Where is Mr. Kawara? Did you have a falling out? He did seem to be suspecting me based on nothing but his own prejudice. A pity. I agree, sir. To doubt someone based merely on one's own preconceptions is balivernous, sir. It is nonsense. That's right. You must be perfectly logical in all things. You are renowned as one of the most intelligent birds in the world, Doctor. I do not think that you could be involved in such a grisly crime as this. It is an honor to be so praised by the heir to the LaBelle family. Completely flat. Does he never speak with emotion? I hold a deep respect for you, Doctor. You might not be aware, but my father owes his life to your medicine. A few years ago, your work allowed the LaBelle family to continue on to even greater glory. Is that so? I had not known. I'm afraid I know little of the fates of the drugs that I develop. The life of but one bird may not be significant to you, but we of the LaBelle family will never forget. How wonderful. I take it your father is a figure of great respect. Of course. The family head must always be honored. It would seem that you hold your own biases even more dearly than Mr. Kawara holds his, almost like the foundation of your very existence. I would rather like to see the expression on your face when that foundation collapses.
Fucking rude.
He knows something. Locked.
He knows everything. Okay. Has it been locked ever since the alarm this morning? The doctor went straight to the lab to begin the autopsy, and I think he's been with somebody else ever since.
Let's see, maybe that massive thing Mr. Leone gave me will do the trick. Yes!
Massive. This room has always been a little creepy, but it's even worse in this dim light. I need to look for evidence that Bingus was in here, quickly. But where do I start? The longer I spend poking around in corners, the bigger the risk that I'll get caught. I need to remember. I've been in here a lot, every time I got sick. Where would the doctor hide something he didn't want anyone else to see?
Didn't he forbid even his assistants from touching his desk?
True. It would seem he keeps his drawers locked tight, but I have
You're
a big
up,
key.
massive thing!
Inside are medical records? He's probably supposed to keep personal information locked up. Though, I never really thought of him as the respectful type. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4 files. The names are Kawara Ryota, Tosaka Bingus, Fujishiro Nagaki, and Shirogane Sakuya.
What?
Huh? I'm not surprised to see a file on me in here, but Bingus and Sakuya never had any reason to be in here, and
Fujishiro Nagaki.
Looking closely, Nagaki's folder says St. Pigeonation's Medical Center on the others don't. And the date is from 5 years ago. Did he take this from the medical center? Since it's here, he must know something about the fire back then. Are the other 3 records from physical exams? They're full of strange symbols and numbers, and I'm not sure what they mean.
Huh?
Sakuya's has a second piece of paper in it. It looks like some sort of memo or... Uh-oh. A sudden blinding pain in the back of my head. I can't move. I fall unconscious. Rip. Where am I? I feel dizzy.
That's right. I was looking for evidence in the infirmary.
The medical records are gone.
Somebody took them?
Yuya, you bitch! I managed to get knocked out, even with the stun gun Mr. Leone gave me. Darn it! Dang it all the heck! I don't know who attacked me, but those records must have been important to get stolen away like that.
Ah, darn it! Why did I let myself get Ryota.
Phrasing?
Phrasing!
Phrasing?
Fucking phrasing, Ryota.
My guy. I mean, he hasn't seen any
People are
X-rated
dead,
videos, so he doesn't know. He meant it innocently.
That's true. He thinks X-rated videos will help you get better at hacking.
Mm-hmm. I had our records. Even with those, it would have been hard to prove anything. Whoever attacked me must have been the criminal. The only criminal. The one person in charge.
Yeah, the only one suspicious person.
Yeah. The one bad guy. They probably wouldn't leave anything, but maybe they missed a clue in here somewhere?
Huh?
I hadn't noticed earlier, but there's a card under the desk in a corner I wouldn't have seen if I weren't on the floor.
This is... Bingus's student ID.
There's blood on the corner. Yay, evidence! So it wasn't dropped here by accident before she was killed.
It must have happened in here. The room where it happened. The room where it happened. The room where it happened.
It looks like my doubts about the doctor are confirmed. But for some reason, I still feel unsure. I almost feel like this is too good to be true, like I'm being led along.
It's a bit like a scavenger hunt.
The doctor were behind it all. I mean, the doctor did say, like, the truth will come out, just keep doing your shit.
Yeah.
And he also did say something alluding to it, like, everything will be laid out for you. As
yeah,
if,
he
like,
said it was
Ryota's
all a
essential.
plan for Ryota.
Yeah, as if you were, like, the main character and the rest of it was just, like, a convenient entertainment for him.
Mm.
If the doctor were behind it all, surely he could avoid casting so much doubt on himself? Just what is he after, anyway? But I'm not worried about who is doing what and why. I'm worried about finding the one who did this to Bingus. I need to talk with Sakuya.
So, you think it would take a fair amount of time to cut a human up like this and distribute them into boxes, Doctor? Correct. Even if she were cut up last night and distributed this morning, it would involve a good deal of physical labor. Sakuya? You again. Can we go to the maintenance room? We need to talk. Very well. Mr. Shirogane. Yes, Doctor. Just as an aside, it would be impossible for one such as myself.
Because he's a sickly little fuck.
He is. He's a sickly little loser, as the wiki describes him. Even with the knowledge and tools of a physician.
Weak.
Even so, I am not a particularly healthy person. Not a healthy person?
But you're a doctor. Damn, bro. Get together. The doctor is slightly impaired down his right side, you know?
He is? I never knew. I was injured long ago. My right wing never fully recovered, though it rarely poses problems in daily life. A human corpse is heavy. It seems like a bit much to go dragging around with one wing, don't you think?
He didn't have that much of a problem when he killed us in his route. I don't know. Just pointing that out.
Well, she said he had a cleaver in his left wing, which is his unimpaired side.
Right.
So he must be good at using his left side to make up for the lack of his right side.
Yeah, and he still managed to, like, kill us and put our head in a jar then, so... You know, I'm just saying it can be done.
Yeah.
We know he has the capability of doing it.
But not... That might have not been, like, in a rush. That might have taken him a lot longer than trying to cut Bingus up and distribute her. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, he didn't have to do it all in one night.
Or he didn't have to do it all by himself. Dun dun dun!
Yeah.
Yes, it's all true. It's even recorded in the faculty medical records.
It is? I see. Thanks. I'll remember that.
I tell Sakuya about what I found in the infirmary as we head to the maintenance office.
With a brand new concussion.
Yay!
Meaning, Fujishiro Nagaki's records
Tomo.
would Doctor have something to do with the medical center? What?
I have a concussion to make.
Yeah? Amazing. I think so, yeah. I wonder about the other records, too. Why you, me, and Bingus all together? Could that really be a coincidence? Did you go there often after you moved here or anything? Not once. Nobility knows no illness.
Yeah, I've never seen him sick, and he always seems pretty lively.
I hadn't known about the doctor's injury. Kind of a bad thing to find out now. Bad, because it is inconvenient to your theory. We must remain just. No harm can ever come from learning more of the truth.
I guess so. Maybe it's because he's not very active, or because he never leaves the infirmary, but I guess I've never really had a chance to notice his disability.
If he couldn't have done it alone, it makes it seem more likely that he was working together with Yuya.
Yes.
Blasted mongrel. No good can ever come of his presence. He merely confuses the issue.
Here he is. Salutations. Are you gossiping about me?
Yuya!
Dun dun dun! What a pickle. I guess I'm the topic of choice among the boys as well as the girls now. Not that I mind.
Yuya's bi! Write it down!
Whoa, he's bisexual. I didn't know that. By the way, kitten, I'm bisexual. I forgot to tell you.
Oh, thanks. Don't let it get to your head, mongrel. We weren't saying anything good about you. That's right, Yuya. From your point of view, we were subjecting you to vile slander and ill gossips.
You're very frank, Ryota. No, I'm Ryota. Nothing wrong with that. What kind of slander? Perhaps he shouldn't say, lest my fragile heart shatter like a maiden's crystal glass, dropped by an unkind lover. Chat, what the fuck is this guy saying? Should be obvious what we were talking about from our faces alone, but he's completely relaxed.
I think this is his self-defense mechanism.
I doubt his heart is made of glass, though. He's tired. Maybe.
Wow! Yeet fucking Ryota! Ryota looks at this boy and says, man whore.
Something that is completely impervious to abuse.
Your unsolicited presence saves us the trouble of looking for you. We demand answers from you. You lied. You met Tosaka in the infirmary yesterday. Did you kill her?
So, you doubt me? I'd love to see your evidence.
We found her ID stained with blood in the infirmary. You are duty-bound to answer. What did you see in the infirmary yesterday? And what did you do?
Well, I can't tell you anything. Sorry. I can't say anything at all. He's being very deliberate with his word choice.
Cease
here.
this foolishness! You know something, don't you? Do not attempt to dodge the...
He didn't say I don't know anything. He said I can't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Those are different statements. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Run, you two!
Get the fuck out of here.
He's trying to say Ryota.
Terrible timing. Nobody likes a man who can't read the atmosphere, Mr. Scarecrow.
It was trying to say Ryota.
I'm gonna have to punish you.
Oh my god, stop. Anyway, the Scarecrow is trying to say Ryota.
I couldn't tell what it was saying because when you go over into, whenever you exit out of the app, it minimizes it on my screen.
Okay.
So I couldn't see.
But the sounds, the consonants it was saying was Hu, Al, Ta. So it's a very, very strained way. It's trying to say Ryota.
I don't know if I would have picked that one up, honestly. So
yeah, it's not the easiest to pick up on. Is this the time for jokes?
Are you meant to pick up on it?
I think so. Because it adds more syllables each time. It hasn't been that long every time. So the first time it was just one syllable. The second time it was two. This time it's been more of the name. So I think it's really trying to, get closer to you.
Bingus. They put her in the fucking Scarecrow.
Is this time for jokes? Run! Go! Flutter, flutter, flutter.
Pat, 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 pat. Ryota seems to have left us in the dust. Maybe we should hurry up a little. Well, it doesn't look like it's noticed us. I guess it's not too keen on chasing people.
Your idle flirtations sicken me. Filthy mongrel!
Shh. Do you want it to hear us? How about this? I'll go first, and lure Mr. Beanpole Man towards the cafeteria. You head for the maintenance room while it's distracted, okay?
You plan to act as a decoy? Don't think this will stop me from suspecting you.
I wasn't asking you to. I've been your ally until now, so why stop now?
Our ally?
Anyway, run for it as soon as we're out of sight. Adieu.
Yeah, it's not fast enough to chase them, but like it's enough to be like, we need to get the fuck out of this area.
Yeah.
Sakuya, you're okay.
A lot of the repo monsters are like that.
Yeah.
You just go into the next room and they forget what they were doing.
I was doing a solo repo run earlier, and I finished, and I got quota, and I was trying to head back to the thing, and I turned a corner and ran directly into the hunter.
Yup.
I was worried that maybe you got caught. Indeed. Isn't Yuya with you? We never got a no answer anything. I do not know. He ran in the opposite direction. We don't have much time left. I think the only thing to do is get him to talk to us and then confront the doctor. He's been helping us the whole time, but I don't know if we can still consider him our ally. Our ally. Indeed. You've always been separated, right? So, you don't really know how he usually acts, or if he'd be likely to do something like this, or... How could I know? He and I live in different worlds. As my father said. I couldn't know. I'm an only child, so I don't really understand siblings, but I think I know how you feel about him, Sakuya. Do not make me repeat myself. He and I have no connection. But I want to believe that he is not my enemy.
Looks like Sakuya isn't entirely sure what to think. The prime suspects are the doctor who aided his family and his own half-brother. If I were given the same situation, I wouldn't be as calm as he is. We should write in the notes, and then go talk to the doctor. Go find out exactly what happened in the infirmary. Just in case, make a save file.
So, just checking in. How do you feel about Yuya right now?
Well, okay, so you did kind of give some stuff away. Because you said that it's a complicated situation and he's got lots of reasons for doing what he did. So he is involved in some shady stuff. And presumably, the situation is a lot more complicated than just one party decided to be an asshole and ruin everything and sacrifice, the whole school just for the sake of doing a murder. But I still don't know, what the motivation would be.
Yeah.
I get the impression that he genuinely means well, but because of the position he was in, he was forced to do some shady stuff.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Cat. Why you destroy?
Why must you break?
Why must you destroy? We figured out a lot of things, but there's still a lot that remains a mystery. It's 6 p.m. We don't have that much time.
4 hours.
Can we solve this and get out alive in only 4 hours?
Alright, let's go, Sakuya.
Huh?
Sakuya?
Your friend already left, young one.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
He's planning to confront the doctor alone. No!
Uh-oh. That's never a good idea.
He's gonna get turned into KFC.
Father is of the pure bloodline, and so his life is of the utmost value. By extension, the doctor who saved his life must also be valuable. We must not disrespect him, because that is what Father told me. My brother, born of a low father, is a worthless being. Though he looks noble, his veins flow with filthy, impure blood. I must not associate with those of low birth, because that is what Father told me. But I am no longer sure. What is blood? Why does it divide us so?
Blub. Oh, hello again, Shirogane.
Where is the doctor?
He said he was going back to the infirmary. Maybe he forgot something there.
Thank you.
You're going right after him? Don't you want any tea?
This little fucker's just sitting here brewing tea.
He's putting lots of drugs in it. They make you not worry about the situation. He just wants everybody to stop thinking and stop asking questions and just be fucking chill.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Well, be careful. He looked rather troubled. I hope he's all right.
Doctor.
Is Sakuya Shirogane okay?
Mr. Shirogane, you look quite fatigued. Would you care to rest for a while? You are wrong. Are you not, sir? Whatever could you mean? I wish to learn the truth. What did you and Sakazaki do? Which of you decided to kill Tosaka? That's not something to say without proof, Mr. Shirogane. But then, we have but little time left. Perhaps I shall explain things to you. I did not kill Miss Tosaka. This is the truth.
Of course. How could I let myself be swayed by idle rumors? The doctor could not possibly carry out such an atrocity.
Mr. Sakazaki did not kill her either.
He has.
Which raises the question, who did? Sakazaki admitted that he was involved in the crime. He cannot possibly be... I merely said that he did not kill her. I did not say he wasn't involved. Of course, the same applies to myself. The two of you did not kill her, but were involved. But then...
It was Nanaki.
Who did kill her? Oh, dear me. This won't do. Talking to you makes me feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I suppose these are the limits of a mere mongrel.
What did he just say?
Doctor,
is he turning my bird racism around on me?
Could you be quiet for a minute, Mr. Shirogane? You bore me. You filthy, lowborn mongrel. What are you saying, sir? I am not like Saka... You did well. Thanks to you, Mr. Kawara has found almost everything he needs. Just one more push and he'll be done. Thank you, Mr. Shirogane.
A glint of... Oh, he's gonna die! A glint of white steel. His left wing slowly traces an arc through the air. Slowly? I'm dying. I'm dying. What did he say? Why was I left behind? I can't think. Oh, he did.
Sakazaki!
Stop that, Issa. I told you... Oh, he's covered in blood! Oh no, he's covered in blood! I told you not to touch my brother. Suddenly, Sakazaki Yuya blocks out the sun. Blood is spreading across the floor. I am unhurt? Who's...
your wing!
Oh, he's gonna die!
Such beautiful brotherly love, Mr. Sakazaki. You were the real hero all along, of course. I only promised that I wouldn't tell other people. Not that I wouldn't tell him himself. Or that I wouldn't kill him. And after all that work to steal the records from Mr. Kawara, too.
Yeah, you've always been like this. A coward and a villain to the core.
Oh, such flattery. What are you doing, Doctor? Why? Why are you doing this? I told you, remember. You bore me. Now that you have helped Mr. Kawara as much as you can, I have no more use for you. Why should I put up with your blabbing now that I am done with you? Do not understand, sir. What did you and Sakazaki... This is exactly what I am talking about. I have no responsibility to explain to you. Goodbye, Mr. Shirogane.
No, don't move, Sakuya. What?
Sakuya! Mr. Kuwara. We were just discussing you.
Yuya standing over Sakuya, blood running down his body. The doctor standing next to them. There's no question about what's happened.
Doctor! So it was you all along! Was it? I wonder about that.
Ho ho ho.
Pull yourself together, Sakazaki! Say something! Don't worry. He won't die just yet. I'm sure you'll enjoy a confession or two, so ask him all you want. Wait, Doctor!
Angel? Oh no, not you.
The Scarecrow! There you are, Labor 9. I was
it has a
waiting
name.
for you. It does. Come,
Yeah.
let us go.
Labor 9? Is that the Scarecrow's name? So he was working under the doctor this whole time.
Just a little more, Mr. Kuwara. Do you think you'll remember soon? Stop running away! You killed Bingus! I will never forgive you! I'm glad you're so lively. That's good. I shall be waiting for you, deep beneath the surface. Chase me, Mr. Kuwara.
The surface? I reach out. I can't reach. The doctor and the Scarecrow are gone. Don't go chasing after the beanpole man on your own, Ryota. A good man keeps his cool even in times like this. He's dying.
Don't speak! You're still bleeding!
Don't worry. Who the hell do you think I am? I'll be fine. I know my limits better than anyone else. I won't die to a little scalpel. Man who died to a little scalpel. Getting whacked with the cleaver would have been bad, but...
There are plenty of bandages here! Sakuya, wait here. I'll go get Mr. Leone.
Wait, Ryuta. I have things to tell you. Can you wait long enough to hear my confession? Like the doctor said, there's no time to waste. So let me tell you everything I can. This might be our last chance. He gonna die. This man's gonna die.
It's too late, Sakazaki! If you were involved, why didn't you tell us before?
We had a deal. Of course, he broke it without a second thought. The doctor and I did not kill her. That is the truth.
But then why did he...
She died in this room after school yesterday. That is also the truth.
Then there was someone else.
Yes. Right as always, Sakuya.
And that third person killed Bingus? Who was it?
I'm sorry. I can't tell you that. I think you'll figure it out. Why the fuck wouldn't you tell me? What's the point of being mysterious at this point? Come on, man. Okay, I have to apologize to you. The doctor and I were the ones who cut her up.
So you stuffed her into those boxes?
It was the time. The doctor needed to be sure of when she'd be found. He decided morning would give time for the most humans to gather. I suppose he probably thought putting her in the print boxes was funny, too.
Can you say it in red, Yuya? God damn it. This is not Umineko.
Most humans? Why would... Looks like I've stayed on the fence to the very end. I didn't have the resolve to go either way. So he was double-crossing the Dove Party, too?
He's gonna elaborate.
Okay. If only things had been a little different.
I thought you said you'd be fine.
I lied. Are you worried for me? I'm honored. Could you go outside for a bit, Ryota? We'll go to the maintenance office afterwards. Just for a little. I want to talk to Sakuya alone. Okay, bye.
You have a new father now, yeah? He has a beautiful mansion, and you'll be moving there tomorrow. But your new father says he doesn't want your brother. He says he can only feed you if you leave the egg behind. Mother is sad. He is her son, too. I will go. I will throw my brother away, Mother. Give me the egg. The new father killed my father. I know he did. He killed him so he could take Mother away from him. I waited. Until she laid a new egg. Until she laid an egg with the new father's child inside. I hid him away in the mansion. And I switched them. So he will raise my brother as his own son. The new father hates me. But he will love my brother. He will give him nice food, nice clothes, and a nice bed. My brother will not know. No one will know but me. I hate the new father. I took the new egg. I smashed it.
So they were switched at birth?
Mm-hmm.
Or switched at egg?
So Yuya is Sakuya's full brother. And Yuya killed his actual half-brother, well, before he was hatched.
I've always thought that maybe I should have told you. The doctor did not lie. You're the same as me, Sakuya. We were never half-brothers. You are my real brother.
Impossible! I am the heir of LaBelle family! Father told me so! Everyone told me so! I was raised for no other purpose!
I never told anyone that I'd switch the eggs. Father found out now, he'd throw you away. I did it for you. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I just did it to spite that man. I killed the child he had with Mother. That was the cross I had to bear. It was never your problem. I was happy just to see you living in luxury.
You... Under what authority?
None. You're right. I only ever listen to myself. But the doctor noticed. He must have realized. I guess I was doing what he said all along. Since I took your lineage. The fact that I killed the LaBelle, the other father's child, will never leave me. I've never been able to forget. If you're blamed for that child's death, you have to press on. You can't let it stop you. I always worried about whether I should tell you or not. And now it's too late. He is gonna die. So...
Fool! To deny me my lineage now!
I'm sorry, Sakuya. I should have told you long ago. I was never as sure of myself as you.
If I am not of the LaBelle line, what am I?
A bastard! I knew you'd ask that. Straightforward as always. Leave this place, Sakuya. And think about it long and hard. You have a lot more to worry about than just who your family is, after all.
No, wait! Sakazaki! Stay with me! There's still much for you to tell me!
He's dying! It's been a long time since we've talked this much. I talked to you every day when you were still an egg.
Pull yourself together, Yuya! You can't leave like this! You said a little scalpel like that couldn't kill you!
I should apologize about that, too. Remember the headmaster? That was nerve toxin.
You mean that scalpel had...
Go on, Sakuya. Leave your liar brother and go. The doctor must have a way out of here. You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. Later, buddy. Aw, bye, man.
Yuya?
Aw, man!
That was just out of character. That was me.
Aw.
That was just me.
That was you when I was making fun of you for
Hey,
eating
good
KFC
news. This
before
scene still
stream.
makes me tear up a little years later. Yeah.
Aww.
It's
Yay.
oh.
I mean, no.
Babies!
I mean, yay?
Oh my god, Sakuya!
I mean, no. I mean, it's good to feel things. It's good to feel things. Also, that was a pretty good, like, point for us to save the rest for the last stream, right? Good pausing point.
The climax. And yeah, now the significance of
the
broken egg.
We've been doing this for 4 hours.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you see the significance of the broken egg.
I do.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh!
Did you remember to save just now?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I was stretching and I missed it.
Yeah!
Aww.
Yeah!
Okay, but why he didn't get to explain why he fucking murdered everybody before he died? Well, I guess just the headmaster, but still.
Yeah.
But he did mention that he was a fence sitter, so
yeah.
Presumably, my guess right now, unless it get explained further, is that he was somehow double-crossing both parties that he was working for because he just wanted to do his own thing.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Also, did you notice what he called the doctor?
Yeah, he had a name. He had a first name for him that wasn't the
Iwamine.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to remind you?
Is it something I'm supposed to know at this point?
Yes.
Okay, then remind me.
So, the name that Yuya said was Issa.
Yeah.
He called the doctor Issa.
Yes.
Yes. Just so that's fresh in your mind.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, good. Okay, cool. Oh my god, I've made a mistake.
Oh, I thought you were gonna explain Issa.
No, not yet. But, like, I just need you to remember that, you know, that's a name that we've heard now.
Okay. Oh, but I wasn't supposed to, like, connect the dots at that point and be like, oh, Issa!
No.
It can't be.
No, oh my god, Issa!
What the fuck, Issa?
But yes.
Okay, cool. Very fun. Cool, thanks. I can't believe Bingus died.
Oh, yeah, I mean, she's fucking dead.
Damn, bro.
Oh my god. Oh,
I spent so long trying to refine her character, and then she died.
I'm having so much fun going back through this again. And oh my god, the scene with Yuya. Ow! Ow. Ow.
I'm glad you're having fun.
How are you feeling about it?
It's a lot to remember, but I think that's the problem I have with everything ever all the time. So
yeah.
that's a Maple problem.
I'm happy to do a little, like, you know, check up on what we know so far.
Well, that's why I wanted you to make a Kahoot before we went on to the final thing.
Yeah.
Just in case there was anything important that I forgot before we went in.
Yeah.
But no, it's like, I'm doing fine. Okay, so this is the same problem that I had in college lectures, right? Because if you're in a lecture, right, and your professor is like, yeah, just let me know if you have any questions about anything, right? But, like, the problem is that if the whole thing starts becoming a lot to remember, you can't raise your hand and be like, can you rephrase that? Yeah, what part of it? Like, the entire past 4 hours?
Well, okay. Let's do, like, a little summary of what we know now, okay? So, we know...
I also want to remind you that we have now been streaming for as long as I slept last night. So that's the other problem I'm having with this.
Well, okay. Maybe you can revisit this part.
There's not really any problem in particular. There's just a lot of information to juggle back
revisit this part of the VOD tomorrow, you know?
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh god, are you assigning me homework?
No. Just if you're feeling confused next time we stream, you can come back. I'm gonna give a little summary of everything we know. So, Bingus Tosaka went to the infirmary to see Ryota. Ryota had gone to the infirmary earlier that day. Kazuaki knew that. Bingus went to the infirmary, and that's when our view of Bingus ended.
Right.
After school, on that day, when Bingus went into the infirmary, Iwamine was present, Yuya was present, someone else was present, and that
Mysterious
someone else
third party
was the cause of Bingus's death.
Right.
But the cause of Bingus's death was asphyxiation, with no visible strangulation marks. So it was some kind of poison.
Yep.
So that third person poisoned Bingus. Iwamine and Yuya then chopped up Bingus, put her in the boxes, distributed her so that Iwamine would have a specific time to then work forwards from within that 12-hour window of, like, the time of death of the human. Ryota's forgotten something. Nagaki knows that Ryota's forgotten something.
I think that's the biggest thing that is still bouncing around as the mystery to me.
Yeah.
Is, like, what the thing that's forgotten is and how it ties into the supernatural element.
Yeah. Because Nagaki knows that Ryota's forgotten something.
Right, right. And the narration is really kind of bouncing it around like, oh yeah, you should know this by now, you should know this by now. And I'm like, I don't think you're supposed to know this by now.
Well, I will also say, the beginning of the route, we were given a scene where a bird was speaking to two children.
Yeah, presumably Bingus and Ryota.
And offered to fulfill a wish.
And the family was there, and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that person offered to fulfill a wish for them.
Right, right.
So, the thing that Ryota has forgotten, there was possibly a wish made. Could that be the thing that he's forgotten?
Yeah, but we are not any closer to figuring out what that was.
No, but
and I don't think we're supposed to yet.
No,
right?
but the game wants you to put together the wish from back then is the thing that's being referenced.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's a safe enough thing to clarify.
Yeah, no, I mean, I did figure that it tied in somehow, or those scenes wouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
And the whole route wouldn't have been about fulfilling the promise that you forgot.
Mm-hmm.
So it is all related. But there's also just so much happening that it's like, that's a lot of information in 4 hours, you know?
I'm not sure it is, actually. Yes, it is, Tama. Yeah, there is another thing.
Oh, good. There's more things.
Yeah, but
Yay.
I think specifically what's being referenced is the thing that then ties it all together at the end. We found out the true nature of
Yuya. It'll all come together at the
Yuya
end.
and Sakuya's relationship. They're actually full brothers. Yuya did a child murder. Whoops, he feels real bad about it forever. He was under...
If he didn't do it, then it would have been Sakuya that got child murder.
Exactly.
And then somebody else entirely would have been growing up in Sakuya's place.
Mm-hmm. But the doctor somehow knew that and was blackmailing him. One is a Dove Party agent, and we know that Yuya is a Dove Party agent, so they're obviously together, working together, in at least some capacity. And, oh yeah, the last thing is...
Oops.
Wait, no, there's a couple more things. Doctor refers to the Scarecrow's Labor 9, obviously he created it, he's in control of it. That's not a huge mystery. And then Yuya called Iwamine by a different name.
Yep. And that's all of it so far.
That's everything.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Phew.
Woo!
So I'd say it's not too confusing.
It's not too confusing, but it's just like my brain's very full, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, sleep on it, of course.
Thanks. I don't have time to do that either. I gotta go set up stream.
Maple!
And then I gotta open tomorrow. Yippee!
What time are you streaming?
Soon, TM.
I might do karaoke and then raid into you. is just why I asked.
I'm gonna duck out a call then so I can go recover a little bit.
Go, go, go! I'm gonna sing!
Yeah. Okay, well, should we plan on finishing the game this time next week?
If you want.
Same time next week? Yeah. Because I close again next Friday, so I won't be available, but we could do a Saturday bird stream.
Yes, Saturday, big finale, and then we'll probably have some time afterwards, so we could maybe do some of the shrine dates in Holiday Star and not get started on Holiday Star. Or we could, I don't know, we'll figure out something fun to do.
Yeah, we'll figure out something fun. Okay, well, thanks so much for Bird Game.
Yes!
Have fun with singing.
Yes!
Good night, Tomo.
Bye-bye! Otsutomo, bye-bye!
Otsutomo.
Oyasumasu.
Oyasumasu. Bye, everybody.
Nah! Ina. I this na. Fuck, man. Fuck. Hatoful boyfriend, man! Oh my god! Hatoful boyfriend, man. Oh my god. I love it. I love it so much. I love it so much. I need to sing. I need to get all my feelings out. I need to sing. Singing my little heart out. My birds, my birds, my birds. I'll BRB. Wink.